It was great. It was honestly really fun to just get out in our environment, like all the team, all the organization there, and really high-paced practice, and I enjoyed it.
It's been a while since you skated with Steven. What's it like to be back with him?
Yeah, it's great. Like you don't know how good of a player until you play, I feel like, on the same team as him. I remember it's probably one of the guys that impressed me the most in Tampa with how fast he is and obviously how elite his shot is, and definitely great to be on the ice with him.
This is not the first time you played on a team with high expectations. What have you found to be the way to manage those expectations as the season goes?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have high expectations because of the work they did this summer, right? I don't think it's justify a high expectation like a team that's been good like the past few years, like the Oilers and stuff. They always have a high expectation every year, and I think it's one of the hard things to do every year is to when you have high expectation is to cash in and win it all. I think it's something really hard, and yeah, we have expectation, but I don't want us to have necessarily high expectation. I want us to just take one day at a time, put in the work in front of us, and just see where it brings us.
First time skating with Tommy Novak as well. What were your first impressions?
Well, I kind of saw him a little bit the past few days, on the ice, and it's one of those guys that it does impress me a lot. I think it's you get to know the guys a little bit more when you're on the same team as them, and he's definitely a high skill forward, and the way he passes the puck, he just lays it there perfectly, and I think that's a gift that only really good passer in the league have, and he's definitely going to be he's one of them, and he will be even better in the future.
What's your process, your checklist like to get ready in training camp for the season, and how much do you think that changes when you join the team?
It's to adapt as quick as you can. I think that's one thing that you need to do. But I don't want, I think the mentality that the organization has here is a little bit familiar with the mentality I have. I don't think too far. I think of one day at a time. Today was a great first day of training camp, and tomorrow is going to be another day, and I just think of tomorrow. And, every day you got to embrace the challenge ahead of you and just put in the work. There's definitely no secret to success, and you got to put in the work, and that's how you get results.
Anything else for Jonathan?
It seemed like in both these practices, fairly quickly guys were hunched over and kind of trying to catch the rhythm and stuff. What is it like? You mentioned fast pace.
Yeah, it's every coach is different, right? You have coaches that are more towards the system, more towards the pace and all that, and I think Bruno is one of the guys that he just wants us to play fast, and we're going to have fast practice, and I think it's going to reflect in our game and in our system. So I think it's different of what I've been through so far, but I think it's really good. I have the same mentality a little bit of the way I want to play. I want to play fast like that as well, so it definitely fits in my strength.
Anything surprised you, Jonathan, about getting to know the guys first off, getting on the ice with them the first time?
What surprised me a lot was how tight of a group it is here. I've been in a spot that we had a really tight group, and I didn't think there was something like that somewhere else. And showing up here, I think it's really similar. It's a tight group, and they welcome the new players really well, and definitely happy to be here. And I think the reflection of a good team on the ice is a reflection of their chemistry off the ice as well, and I think that's something that gets done in the first few weeks and months of the season, and I'm definitely happy to be part of that.
Thank you, Jonathan.